Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. I'm here at another park, but that's not what this video is about. I watched one of Winston's videos here this morning because one of my subscribers said, "Hey, you were just in Xinjiang. Look at this. Look at this bullshit." You know what I mean? It was like, it was so over the top and basically racist. You know, Han, Uyghur. What's the difference? Black, white. What's the difference, Winston? You know what I mean? Anyway, so it's all about these beautiful girls that have social media accounts that promote Xinjiang Autonomous Region to the rest of the world, sort of like I do with China, and I will here in, well, probably before this video comes out, there'll be some videos about the Xinjiang trip that I did. But I had the privilege of meeting one of these young ladies on my trip, and you know what? She was well-grounded, well-educated, spoke excellent English, pretty as a picture. I'm not going to tell you who it is because I don't want it to have any influence on her, what I say. But if you take all of that English, pretty as a picture, from Xinjiang Autonomous Region, you can pretty well cut it down to a couple of those people. Anyway, so this turd, and I'll refer to Winston as a turd in this one because when he did this video, or a lot of his videos lately, he's just being this facetious, know-it-all, spouting, I don't know, it even sounds like Falun Gong rhetoric to me, but it goes on to say that these girls are pushing propaganda, Chinese propaganda, over their social media accounts. Okay. Advertising for the Chinese government. Okay. And what are they advertising? They're advertising economic growth. They're advertising tourism. They're advertising good things about where they live, where they grew up, and you know, their basic lives and the lives of the people, all 56 ethnic minorities and majorities out there in Xinjiang Autonomous Region. Okay, and so Winston, the turd says they're promoting propaganda by saying this about Xinjiang. Okay, now let's get this straight. Propaganda, if it's from somebody from China, it's propaganda. If it's from somebody in the States, then it's advertising. You get California, let's say Southern California, let's say LA and San Diego, where the turd and his little turd live. Anyway, they have advertising, government advertising all the time for tourism, for agriculture, for, you know, come live here. Because although somebody like me that's ran a number of businesses throughout my life, Winston hasn't. He was a school teacher. He was a bum on the streets of China. He was, I don't know, he just doesn't understand economics as it is, and how areas of the world, whether it be a country, a state, a city, a province, just a little economic area, they all try to promote themselves to get people to come live and do business in their areas. Why do they do that? Economic growth, guys. It's just simple and easy. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure this out, but I wouldn't expect a turd to figure it out either. So that's okay. So when California, as a state, tries to bring, and yes, I bring you to some of the most beautiful places in all of mainland China for these videos. A lot of people watch my videos just for the background. They don't give a shit what I say, but whatever, it's okay. I can live with that. But when California is advertising tourism, they want people to come and spend money in their state. Why? Because it's economics, guys. It helps the restaurants. It helps the hotels. It helps the taxi drivers to the Uber drivers. It helps the surfboard rentals on the beach, to the sea-doos, to the fishing off the coast, to all of these different things. It brings economic growth. Winston, it brings it brings economic growth to California. It's not propaganda, it's advertising. Just like in Xinjiang, when they promote their cotton, they're promoting a product that they grow and they're proud of. When they're promoting tourism to Xinjiang and, say, ancient city of Kashgar, what they're doing is they're promoting tourism to a place where they want you to come. Well, maybe not you, because nobody wants you in China. Nobody wants you anywhere. You get somebody like this. His loyalty level is very low. He came from South Africa, turned his back on his home country, and calls it a shithole country. And that's where his mom and dad live. Okay, then he came to China, and China sort of saved his turd ass. And what did he do to say thanks? He turned his back on China and started, well, you see what he's doing. The Falun Gong rhetoric, the anti-China rhetoric, the Asian hate rhetoric, the plotting, trying to plot Uyghur people against Han people rhetoric. It's basically it's hate speech. It's racial hate speech is what he's promoting, and everybody sees it. Everybody knows it. The only people that watch his channel are the people that are basically the same, racists, people that don't understand. They've never owned a passport, never been past the local 7-Eleven on the corner, and probably past grade 6, maybe at the most. What do I always say? A hillbilly haircut and 3 teeth, and that's about it. So where was I? Oh yeah, you see, and the loyalty of this guy, and I have no doubt in my mind when they refuse his visa, and they will sooner or later refuse his visa, work permit, whatever, because they know it's bogus, or he gets shut down on YouTube for hate speech, and Patreon will follow right along behind YouTube on that, because that's what they do. All of these things will come crumbling down. His wife will leave him, his kid will look at him as a racist because the kid's half and half, and all of these things. Even going as far as to point fingers at other YouTubers and say, shills, like, what did he call Matt? Arrogant, or, something like that. Matt's overbearing at times, but I think he's got a good heart. So these low blows and stuff, it's basically to try to ride that racist wave through the American world or the Western world. There's a lot of racists all over the Western world, but you can see what I'm talking about. I know in Saskatchewan, when we promote tourism to northern Saskatchewan, 10,000 lakes, fishing like you wouldn't believe, some of the nicest beaches at Waskesiu National Park, to the crops that we grow from barley to wheat to canola. All of this is advertising to try to get people interested in our area of Canada. Vancouver Island, where I live now, tourism, the beautiful redwoods, the beautiful cedars, the pristine seaside, oceanside views, all of this stuff. Everybody is advertising their area because they want economic growth to come to their area. It's not propaganda. Well, you could call it propaganda, but that would be basically lying to the people that you're talking to, because it's people promoting their home, where they live, where they have grown up. Because this girl that Winston is calling a Han looks Han but says is Uyghur, and how dare her? See, what race? What nationality? What does it matter what nationality? This person actually grew up in Ulamuchi since she was a baby. So yes, she's a Xinjiang girl. It doesn't matter if she's Han, Russian, Moroccan, or freaking from Ghana like Robert. It really doesn't make any difference. So when you're pointing fingers and throwing racial slurs at people, it just shows that you're just being a bigger turd. And it'll come back and bite you in the ass sooner or later. And all people like you, have their little pinnacle, and they fall off of it sooner or later. It's just the way it is. these girls, this area of China is amazing. Stay tuned for some of my videos that are coming up and you'll see how amazing. I'm not going to go over all of the bullshit that people say is being done there. I'm going to go over the stuff that's actually being done there, and you'll see it firsthand on Gweilo 60 channel, because everybody knows that I shoot pretty straight. If I see something bad, I'll tell you. If I see something good, I'll tell you. If I see a turd, you got it, I'll tell you. And if you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe. Don't forget to unsubscribe to all of the turds out there, because they're living off your dime. They've never had a freaking job in their life that's been anything. They don't know about economics. So when they put out these videos trying to belittle other people because they're scumbags and turds, think about where it's coming from. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, and never forget to put a couple bucks in the children's Patreon account. It's for a good cause. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye now.